I'm Jennifer Casey.
¿Jennifer? ¿La nieta de Mary Ellen?
Disculpe, no hablo español bien.
Su abuela va a sorprenderse al verla.
What did you say?
She said that your grandmother will be surprised to see you.
Roberto.
Hi, Jennifer. It's good to see you. I'm just on my way to the cemetery. Can I give you a ride?
Yeah, that would be great.
How are you, grandmother? Very well, as far as I can see.
Joanna painted this picture the same year that we met.
I like it. I want one just like it, but mine... Is there anyone else in the house?
Yeah, Aunt Emma. Mary Ellen is at the cemetery.
Aunt Emma. It's been years since I've seen her. Is that Ellen's?
No, it's Emma's.
Emma, too? And Emma? And Emma? Emma?
I thought you knew.
And Emma, don't you remember me? It's me, Jenny. Don't you remember me? Are you trying to tell me something? Try to get some sleep.
What did she tell you?
She said to leave the light on. She confused me with Joanna.
Well, that's not too hard.
Poor Emma.
That's where my Joanna was found dead.
In the attic?
Now Mary Ellen doesn't want anybody to go in there.
Well, when I arrived, it seemed like there was someone in the window.
Only Mary Ellen and her servant live in the house.
Well, there's an Emma too, but... What's in there?
Es el pájaro de la suerte de Ellen.
She said that's Mary Ellen's lucky bird.
She's gonna need it. Get my room ready.
Joanna's death hit everyone very hard.
I don't understand what happened.
She suffered the same illness as your parents and Aunt Emma.
But it...
I will give them a hand with inheritance papers. It's the least I can do for your family.
House belonged to my sister, right?
I really don't know. Probably your grandmother knows. She's been living here for the past 10 years, since you got sick.
Johanna, I know that you are watching us and that you're listening to me. hope that you are well now and that you can forgive me if I have ever harmed you. I know that you will always live with me. The two of us together. Jennifer. She would have been happy to see you. How did you know?
The lawyers contacted me.
Lawyers. I have no time for them. To me, you are not dead. You will always live in my heart. Now you can rest in peace with your parents. Rest in peace, Johanna.
Joanna's not resting. She's dead, Grandmother.
If this keeps up, the whole family will be keeping Joanna company.
It's carrying us off one by one. Don't go to sleep, Jennifer. Life is short, and opportunity never lingers long.
I know. That's why I'm here.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
I know that Joanna's put the house in my name.
Your sister's not cold in her grave yet.
She doesn't need it anymore. I do.
This is my house as well, you know.
I didn't come 3,000 miles to listen to this.
I'm not feeling well. Jennifer. I'm not feeling well.
We're gonna continue this tomorrow, Grandmother, when Roberto reads the will. is that you? Easy, Jennifer. It's only a few days.
¿Se siente bien, señorita Casey?
Did you lock my door last night?
No entiendo, señorita Casey.
Why'd you lock my door last night?
It's a house rule.
Locking me up is a rule?
I'm not feeling well, Jennifer.
I'm your granddaughter.
That's what the documents say. I don't want people changing things in my house.
Whatever you say, Granny.
I make the rules here.
Well, those rules are going to change when we get back from the lawyers.
I hope you can come to some agreement.
Have a nice day. She's trying to intimidate me. Last night, she locked me in my room.
Try to understand her. That house was all she had, Jennifer.
She's never been concerned with me. Why should I worry about her? Besides, in a couple of weeks, I have an important audition. I can't hang around here.
Wait, I need to talk to you for a minute, Jennifer.
Do I remind you of Joanna? Roberto, I don't belong here. I'm going to sell the house and return to my life. How do you feel, Grandmother?
Es importante? Is that important?
I can stay a few more days to get better.
No, I don't want to be a burden to your career.
Sorry, but I don't feel guilty. The house is for sale.
Jennifer, all the memories of your family, your parents are in this house.
Well, they're not here anymore, and they wanted a better life for me. And I'm not going to disappoint them.
Johanna were here, she would back me up.
Some other time, I might have sympathized with you. But you're going to have to do better than that. Look, when the house is sold, I'm going to get a nice apartment for Aunt Emma. You can stay with her if you want.
Buenas tardes.
Adelante. Usted llamó. You called earlier, right?
It seems to be in good shape. Shall we begin?
You speak English. Great.
Follow me.
So there are 2 floors, 3 bathrooms, and an attic. This is a really quiet neighborhood, so if you're looking for some tranquility, you've definitely come to the right place. So, what is it you do?
I am a doctor, retired.
Oh, do you have a pension?
No, simply put, I have discovered a more gratifying profession.
Plumbing's okay. The house is really bright, especially in the mornings.
You have a large library.
Excuse me? Oh, yeah, go ahead. Look if you want.
With your permission. I can see that you are well informed, Miss...
Oh, I'm sorry, Casey. Jennifer Casey. And you are?
Bardeville. Dario Bardeville. Some collectors would sell their own souls just for one of these books.
They must be worth a fortune.
Not everything has a price, Miss Casey.
That's not true. Everything has a price. Some things just cost more than one can afford. Well, the bedrooms are large and have their own private bathrooms.
You like birds?
No.
Me neither. Sorry.
Is there something you don't like about the house, Mr. Barnable?
I would rather not answer that question right now.
Well, the payment terms are negotiable.
Have you been having some nightmares lately?
Excuse me?
I recommend you to leave this house.
No, I think it's you who should go.
Wishes are like orders to me, Miss Casey. But if you need some help, you can find me at the cemetery anytime. It's the only place where they can't hear us.
Jesus.
Leave my loneliness unbroken. Quit the bust above my door. Take the beak from out my heart. And take the form from off my door.
Thanks! Okay, take it easy.
How did I get here?
You're fine now.
What happened?
Good morning. You've been unconscious for a while, but luckily we were able to bring you around. We need another blood sample from you and some x-rays as well.
What's wrong with me?
We don't know much as yet. There are many tests to do. And your grandmother came to see you. Try to get some rest now.
She came this morning.
How considerate of her.
She asked me not to tell you, but I'm not going to make the same mistake that I made with Joanna.
What do you mean? No, that can't be right.
They've tested twice already, Jennifer.
What's happening to me, Roberto?
It's like a cancer. The body feeds on itself.
Can't be.
The doctor has discovered that you've lost one of your kidneys.
What do you mean I've lost one of my kidneys?
But it's gone.
That's impossible.
It's on your blood, Jenny. In the Casey blood.
There must be some mistake.
Jenny, try to calm down.
No, you calm down. I'm the one who's dying.
Where are you going?
Straight to the cemetery.
Casey?
Who's there?
Only you and me, Miss Casey.
So, this is what you call a more gratifying profession.
If I'm still able to dig a grave, it means that I don't need one. Tell me more about yourself, Miss Casey.
Oh, I don't know. This looks about my size.
Don't get excited. It has already got an owner. Come to my office.
So, what made you trade your scalpel for a shovel?
It wasn't my idea.
I don't get it.
Some of my medical colleagues disagree with my methods.
I don't have much faith in doctors either, Bartival.
I can see that we talk the same language, Miss Casey. I've been studying the illness which has accounted for most of your family. And I have found out that there isn't any pathological reason for the disease.
Can we talk somewhere else? This place gives me the creeps.
This is the only place that scares them, Miss Casey.
Who?
They live in the shadows and feed on us, living human beings. So, of course, here, they would only starve.
You don't sound like a doctor. You sound crazy.
Don't make fun of what you don't understand, Miss Casey. One of my patients spent 13 years in agony, and only at his death did the suffering end. When one of his lungs became diseased, the doctors thought that he didn't have long to live. But he lingered the next 13 years with his awful breathing, and in the end, I had to burn him to finish the agony.
I'm beginning to see why you no longer practice.
Tell me, Miss Casey, how was it this time? How did they appear?
I regret wasting time I don't have talking to you.
Are they appearing as ravens, perhaps? Don't you wake up each morning with the feeling that something has been chewing on your intestines, perhaps? Time is short for everyone, but it is always worthwhile to take a few minutes of good advice. And books can be good advisors.
Don't take offense. But I'm glad you're working here now. Less chance of you killing someone.
I'll be seeing you, Miss Casey.
Grandmother? I know you're there. And I guess that you know damn well what's happening to me. I just want you to know that now more than ever I have to sell the house. I have to go back to LA and find a cure. Who's there? Who is that? Emma, you scared me. What is it? Do you need something? Shh. Relax. Shh. I'm gonna take you back to your room. This isn't the time to be wandering around the house. What? What is it? What's wrong, Anna? There's nothing there. Come on. Let's go back to your room. Now I want you to stay here and get some sleep. Close your eyes, Auntie. Ow, you're hurting me.
Jennifer, can you meet me someplace? I have to get out of here. I need to talk to you. I'll tell you when I see you, okay? Thanks. Bye.
Jennifer.
What's going on in this house? First Mom and Dad, then Joanna, and now...
Jennifer. Disaster is so random.
You look well enough.
Jennifer, I can't understand you.
What do you keep in the attic? And why is it always locked?
It's Johanna's bedroom. I have a right to leave it that way. You're going too far.
Not as far as I'm gonna be as soon as I've sold this house.
The cancer of this family, Jennifer Casey! The cancer, the...
I can't take this anymore.
You really need to sleep.
No, I can't. I think that Mary Ellen's mixed up in something really weird.
She's only an eccentric old lady.
She's more like a witch.
Oh, come on, Jennifer, that's too much.
Yeah, then how come she's the only one that survived this disease? And look. I found this in the library. Does the word malam mean anything to you?
No. The Malam are primitive gods buried in time. Ancient authors often recount how they used to feed off the dreams of their followers. Today, they are mercenaries of faith. Believers can invoke them to grant their wishes. What's your point, Jenny?
I got a feeling Mary Ellen's offered us as some kind of sacrifice.
Do you seriously believe that?
This painting looks just like Joanna's. Did she talk to you about it?
No.
She never talked to you about Mary Ellen?
Well, I know that she came to this country to find a cure for her disease.
I know she's capable of killing us all just to keep that house.
This city.
You'll get used to it.
Roberto, I need you to lend me some money.
Yes, whatever you need, Jenny.
I'm gonna leave town.
Jenny, what's wrong? Jenny. What happened? Jenny, what happened?
It was here.
What? What?
That thing.
It was only a nightmare, come on. Come on. To the hospital. It was only a bad dream,
I shouldn't have fallen asleep.
but you need to rest.
Oh, I can't do that, Roberto. Every time I go to sleep, something really bad happens. You never warned me about it.
That death has affected you too much.
Something? What did you find out?
You seem to have a lot of bouillie in your lungs.
What?
Like perforations.
Holes? As if something's been pecking me?
You might say that, yes.
How did you know?
A raven appears in my dreams sometimes. Part of it was right. The raven's devouring me.
Put yourself in God's hands, Jennifer.
I don't believe in God anymore, Roberto.
As sick as you are, you need lots of rest.
I can't rest while I'm still alive.
Listen to the doctor, Jenny. He knows to look after you.
No one can protect me from Mary Ellen Casey.
to me. You should have brought her to me. Why did you let her escape? Why? I don't understand. I've done everything you asked, everything you wanted. I'm running out of time. She must be here, now.
Roberto, pick up the phone, please. I really need to talk to you. God. Well, I went to the attic in the house, and I saw Joanna's bed, and I know this all sounds really crazy, but it's the same exact bed from my nightmares. God, I really need to talk to you right now. How did you find me?
Helen called me and told me that you were here.
No, that's impossible.
Why did you leave her? She needs you. Wait.
Stay away from me.
She's trying to help you.
Listen to me, okay? Can't you understand that I'm dying? God, I'm almost dead. And she did this.
No, that's not true.
What, do you have to wait to see me in a coffin to believe me?
To believe what? In demons?
I know you want to help me. But you can't. Because you can't see that you're only helping her.
I want to see you again.
If I'm still alive.
Who's there?
Only you and me, Bartival.
Oh, Miss Casey.
I still think you're crazy. But maybe you were telling the truth.
We are only two. We need the rest of the world, Miss Casey.
I'm dying. I need to know what happened to Joanna and Emma and my parents.
Follow me. Tell me, where did you see those doors again?
In a bird cage.
I knew it. It's a raven, isn't it? Could you kill it?
Should I have done that?
Damn it. Of course. They use those doors to feed the demons. It's how the master chooses the victim.
That's insane.
It's too late. If you want to keep living, you have only one option. Stay here at the cemetery.
I'd hope for a better idea than that, Bartival.
They cannot survive in this place.
I don't think I could live amongst so much death.
In that case, you had better think about dying. Tell me, where do you want to be buried?
There has to be something else, Bartival. Look, with the money I'll be making from the sale of the house, I can pay you whatever you ask.
Not everything has a price, Miss Casey.
I'm willing to give you everything.
Everything? I don't need everything. I want it. Give me that demon! Wait a minute, Miss Casey. You should know that if you decide to get mixed up in this, you'll be putting your sanity on the line.
I've already done that. I want to see this all the way to the end.
Miss Casey, this will be the longest night of your life.
Don't worry. My life's a short one.
Let's do it.
Now they'll find out they made a big mistake when they expelled the great Dr. Dario Bardeville. Be quiet. Miss Casey, in medicine, we got to be sure about the treatment to follow. So, the secret of being a good doctor is to make an accurate diagnosis in the early stages of the disease. And to make an accurate diagnosis, first, you have to examine the patient.
God, I hate this waiting.
I was afraid of this. Your family is cursed. Look. Do you feel it? Look at her face.
It can't be.
Now, do you believe? If we don't do something now, they will suffer this living death for years.
What?
The malam can make you suffer forever without killing you.
No.
They do this so they can continue to feed.
Joanna. She's alive.
There's one thing we can do. Sterilize the infection.
Your twin sister, Joanna. Your father, Dan Casey. Your mother, Karen Casey. They were already dead, Miss Casey. They were condemned to live on in endless suffering. Now, only the purity of fire can save them from a life of death. When decomposition has gone too far, death by fire is the only remedy. But having diagnosed the disease relatively quickly, it may be possible to stop it.
How?
By killing those monsters.
What exactly are they?
Pure evil. They take something from our body and use it to benefit their faithful. Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
What happened?
Don't fall asleep. When you do, you open a portal through which they can cross.
I'm gonna kill that woman with my bare hands.
While she has those demons, your hands won't help much.
Let's go quickly.
have sometimes. Your aunt's funeral doesn't start for another hour.
Speak for yourself. I may have less time than that. Come on, what's up with you?
Miss Casey, you are the only person who believes in me.
Yeah, that's right. Why are you saying this?
Because I've got a bad feeling.
Don't let me down now, Bartival.
I would never do that. Besides, we are an army of 2 people. Okay, let's go. Stop wasting time.
There's something I want to tell you before we continue.
What?
If something goes wrong,
Yes?
I'd rather die than suffer forever.
What do you want me to do?
If something happens to me, I want you to burn my body.
You know what you have to do. Bring it to me. The Lord our God calls us at his side, we shall bring with us our dead body. Wake up, Jennifer!
When the Lord, our God, calls us at his side, we shall bring us our dead body. It's a man's duty to find a place for those who have gone.
That's why I, Dario Bardeville, for those who cannot rest in peace, I sanctify this ground and declare it a cemetery.
I think we did it. Now it's you that needs me.
Miss Casey, I apologize for being rude, but I don't think I'd be able to. I suppose it's time to get back to my graves. Evil doesn't seem to vanish. It's always there. You're not dead yet. Go back and get her.
Why? I said I wanted to be alone. Can you not respect my grief?
I never knew how much you loved Emma. You're crying in your own tomb, Granny. Your luck is up.
You always were an insolent child. Oh, you're happy now? Is this what you wanted?
God, I've always looked up to you. Now I can really see you. And I don't like it. Don't sleep!
I'm dying.
I know.
You've taken away everything I had. Leave me to die.
Dying's a privilege my family never had.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And Emma's listening to your lies, Grandmother.
That's not true.
You condemned her to a living death.
Jennifer, everything you want can be yours. You just have to desire it. Everything.
Who's gonna suffer for that? What's the price?
Some dreams can be very costly.
Your dreams were my nightmares.
I didn't hurt anyone.
I want my organs back.
I'm sorry, Jenny. It's too late for that. The process is irreversible. I was just trying to cure myself, to cure my illness. I was dying.
You're sick.
I just wanted to get better. Everything went so wrong.
Look what you've done to the entire family.
It was them! I just wanted to live. Please, Jenny, Please. Help me.
What, Granny? Should I go for help?
I want to return to my house.
As you wish.
Where are we?
You lost consciousness.
I feel so weak.
I know. I'm gonna take you home.
Thank you, Jennifer. It's good to be home.
Now it's all yours. Go home.
You'll never be free of me. I will always be there, Jennifer, every time you close your eyes.
You're home now, Aunt Emma. Old Bartivel's gonna take care of all of us. That's it.
Come on, let's go. You will be able to come back. Let's go.
Nevermore.
Jennifer. Jennifer. Come on. Wake up, Jennifer. Wake up, please. Jennifer. Come on, wake up. Wake up, please. Rest in peace. She was okay, but suddenly...
She'll live forever. In everybody's mind.
I'm sorry, Jenny. I can't die. As long as I wish to live, they won't let me die. Jennifer, I know you're watching us and that you're listening to me. I hope you will forgive me if I ever wronged you. I know that as you live, you will always be with me. Rest in peace. Cover her. Sweet dreams.